Good morning. We are having a wonderful stroll through Loch Dochart, and I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong to anyone that's listening, but there is castle ruins here on Loch Dochart, and it's a gorgeous little stroll. But more curiously, I have come across, I think it can only be some type of fungus. It is absolutely fascinating. It's here on the roots of this tree, but then I've just been seeing it everywhere. It is so incredibly strange. I have absolutely no idea what it's called, but I'll be certain to check it out later, and if I find out I'll put it on the screen. But that's what I love about places like this. You can just be strolling along and see something completely different that you've never seen before. And I love adventures like that. It doesn't have to be great, big, huge mountains. It can just be the smallest little things that surprise you. We've just arrived at a lovely mountain viewpoint, and behind me you can see Ben Lomond. Now this is 1,174 metres high, and there are no mountains higher than this anywhere south in the UK. It's one of the Munros, and if you haven't heard of what a Munro is, it's a mountain that's above 915 metres, and they're all in Scotland, and it's one of these things that people do. They go Munro bagging, so try and climb all the Munros. I think I have never done a Munro. Maybe it's something I'll look at doing in the future. But hopefully if the weather stays nice this week, we'll be able to climb one of them. But it's not looking so good. There's a lot of rain planned. But wow, it is certainly beautiful on this little woodland walk that we're in now. And then hopefully, once we've gone round and done a little circular here, we're going to find the West Highland Way and have a little walk along that too, because that's something that we're looking at planning on doing next year, hopefully in spring. We were going to do it this year, but obviously with lockdown and COVID and everything, we just haven't been able to. So it'll be a nice little taster for us to see what a little section of it is like, because we're obviously not going to see it in all its autumn colours if we're coming in spring next year. But I'm going to zoom in and show you a close-up of this lovely looking mountain. We have been rewarded with a fantastic piece of fungus over here. It's the most photographed fungus I think I've ever seen, which is the fly Agaric. And look at these specimens, they are absolutely amazing. We've just left the drover's route now and heading along the West Highland Way, and it's a bit of a steep climb going up, but apparently this is the halfway point on the West Highland Way, so it is absolutely lovely. It's a very forested area, but wow, it's incredible. Keep looking out for red squirrels and deer. Haven't seen anything yet, just lots of little birds and fungus, but it's very quiet out here today. Good morning and welcome to the Falls of Falloch. Today we are heading to a waterfall this morning. It is bright and early, but we have got horrendous weather planned today. It is going to be extremely heavy rain, 30 to 40 mile an hour winds, so I can't see a lot of things happening this afternoon. We are planning on, after visiting the falls of Falloch, which is some lovely waterfalls, heading a little bit further south down Loch Lomond on the west side, and then heading over to Loch Long later, but it's probably all going to be covered in rain. But that's alright, we are fully waterproofed up today, we've got all the gear on, so we're going to be lovely and dry whatever the weather, and we're going to make the most of what we come across. But yes, it's going to be a wet one. Far walk to get to the falls. It's literally 2 minutes from the car park and there we are. It's absolutely gorgeous. And we are at Loch Lomond, and I have done the customary dip the toe in the water. It's probably not customary at all, but I dipped the toe in the water all the same. It is still quite raining here, but it is still lovely. You've got all the lovely autumn colours of all the trees around the loch. Wow, I can imagine this being a very busy place in summer. trying to find food on a rainy day when you're sat in front of Loch Lomond. I have got a bean roll. At least it's nice and warm, and we do have views of Loch Lomond now.